Welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid on the Sony PlayStation. Let's continue the game. Okay, so we're about to fight Sniper Wolf again. The fight won't begin until we go forward far enough. So before we do that, we can nab a ration. Some PSG-1 bullets will appear on the left and right corners. Or rather in the left and right corners after the fight begins, I think. It is possible to defeat Sniper Wolf with the Nikita missiles, but I won't be doing that until the next playthrough. There's also some diazepam dotted about in one of the rooms, but I think if you go for it, the Sniper Wolf will shoot you if you go too far forward, so I won't do that. Anyway, let's ready the PSG-1. And the diazepam. Let's use a ration. There we go. There we go.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please! She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf,
Do they?
Don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
Meryl.
Men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Oh, the dialogue is just... I'm going to send a love letter. It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart. It's just... horrible dialogue. Horrible. Anyway, where is she? Over here. There she is. Okay. All I'm saying is that she has blonde hair, she looks Russian, she has a Russian accent, but she's a Kurd. That doesn't add up. Yeah, so doing it with the Nikita missiles, it takes longer, but it's completely foolproof. There is no way that she can stop the Nikita missile. The only annoying thing is that you have to make the Nikita missile go up the slope carefully, otherwise it will crash into the wall. But if you can do that, it's really easy. Oh, come on. Let's use the last diazepam. Oh. Yeah, you can't get her there. It never works. You can't get her arm or whatever. This is fairly easy, I find. Oh. There she is. Pretty easy to find as well. There we go. Okay, get ready for a long cutscene. You know, with the emotive music. Yeah, so another ration and another load of PSG-1 bullets appears there. Some more should have appeared on the left. I don't think we can go behind here. No, we can't. Yeah, so we can't hide behind there or whatever. Anyway, get ready for a long cutscene where, you know, even though she's just tried to kill him, he sort of says, oh no, she's a proud wolf or whatever, even though she's not a real wolf. That's her name. Yeah, I don't care about her stupid back sob story. You know, she is part of a terrorist group who's trying to murder millions of people with a nuclear weapon. You know, there's no excuse for that. If you ask me. Here we go.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick.
My pleasure.
I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Yes, I do.
I don't have any more tears to shed.
Oh,
I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
I think they're fighting to stop a nuclear weapon from being launched and killing millions of people. I think that's what they're fighting for, isn't it? I don't need it anymore because I have no more tears to shed. You didn't use it to wipe your tears. You used it to stop the dogs from biting you. And now if I go past there again, I'll have to use the dog urine box. Oh. Anyway, let's start having a look around here. There are some... yeah, there are some claymores around here. So be careful. There's some more Nikitas there. I think this one has the cardboard box. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's cardboard box C that we just got. Here's the truck. So if you go in this truck with cardboard box A or B equipped, then eventually, even though there aren't any blokes around, eventually a bloke will come and he will say, is this all there is to load or something? And he will drive you to either the helipad or the nuclear warhead storage building. And if you use cardboard box C in one of those trucks, it'll take you back to here again. So that's that. There's a little Easter egg over here to show you. Yeah, so if you use the Nikita missiles, you have to be careful to get them up the slope gently, otherwise they'll hit the wall. Anyway, there's something over here or something. Yeah, there we go.
Huh?
Colonel, listen to me. I found a parachute near the wreckage of the Hind.
A parachute? You don't think that Liquid survived?
Impossible. As soon as he jumped out of the pilot's seat, he'd be sliced up faster than an onion on an infomercial.
So what's that parachute doing there then?
I have no idea.
A trap?
Either that or a message to me.
Meaning I'm not dead, I suppose.
Maybe. But I think it's more like I'll string you up.
Well, that is stretching
don't
it.
let your guard down.
I won't.
That is really stretching it. I think it's just where he escaped after the Hind exploded, to be honest. But anyway, there's another chaff in here. There's some more grenades and chaff grenades here, which are handy. Yeah, one of these has more diazepam in it or something. But I think if you try to go for it, I'm pretty sure that she will shoot you, so I don't think it's possible to get it. There's nothing in here, thankfully. Okay, SOCOM bullets. Oh no, there's the PSG-1 bullets. So maybe the yeah, maybe the diazepam is in here. Okay, this is the one with the claymores in it. That's it. Okay, there's the diazepam. I don't need any more claymores. I'll use that ration. Oh, I don't need it. Okay, so leave a comment. Let me know if you think love can bloom on the battlefield, TM. I mean, honestly, how many times are they going to say that? Can love bloom on the battlefield? Someone should make a sort of ironic t-shirt of that. Can love bloom on the battlefield, TM. It's just on and on and on they say that. I mean, the tagline of this game should have been, can love bloom on the battlefield? You know, that's a level 7 card door, so I'll have to come back to this, that one. Anyway, so we've lost the handkerchief, which is annoying, because if we go back, even though we probably won't, but if we go back past the dogs, which we won't, then we can't use the handkerchief. But luckily we do have the dog urine box. Anyway, that's that, and now it's time to... yeah, I've got everything in there. Now it's time to... actually, did I? Oh yeah, they're the Nikita missiles, aren't they? Some oil drums or whatever. Anyway, now it's time to head on. Actually, let's phone Master.
Master, you and I, we're nothing more than dogs, are we?
Aren't
That's
we?
not like you, Snake. Don't let what Sniper Wolf said bother you. Listen, there's not a soldier alive that doesn't question himself. And if there is one, he's nothing more than a murderer. But someone like Wolf, a soldier who's looking for nothing more than their own death, is no good to anyone either. Once she started to look for death, it was all over. That's how you'll end up too, Snake.
Fantastic.
That's a chaff grenade. It's a special grenade that disperses thin, narrow metallic strips of various lengths and frequency responses. It can confuse electronic equipment. It will be useful against machines which depend upon electronic sensors. Naturally, for it to be effective, you must use it before you are attacked. If you are expecting an attack, spread the chaff beforehand.
The entrance to the underground maintenance base is in the north of the snowfield. I'll be watching, Snake.
Off we go. Okay, so if you want to, you can crawl underneath here, but the cameras will still see you, so there's not much point, if you ask me. So just if you throw a chaff, then you can just run past. Some more soak on bullets. There we go. And here's where we need to change the disc. So I will pause the video, change the disc, and then I'll unpause when it's done. So I'll be right back. And here we are. So press the start button after inserting disc 2. And off we go. It's still possible to backtrack. So if you backtrack, you won't need to change back to disc 1. Disc 2 has all the areas still on it, but obviously none of the cutscenes. So it's still possible to go back if you want to, but you know, if you want to stock up on stuff and everything. Anyway, we don't get the level 7 card until later on, obviously. That lift doesn't work until later. Okay, let's kill this man. He can be awkward. Now this bit can be awkward. You have to, you have to back up against the wall and then duck when the thing goes past. But you have to back up against the wall. If you don't, you'll fall into the lava. So there's a possibility that I might die here. If the thing touches you, it'll knock you off, so make sure you duck as it goes past. Although, looking at that, I don't see how he's keeping his balance on that. He's barely touching the floor. There we go. I don't know what that thing is, but it's really annoying. Anyway, that's that. Now that we've done that, there's a better way around. So the lift is down below, so if you want to get up and down, you can use the lift. You don't have to do that again, I think. Some more bullets there if you want them. Another ration. FAMAS bullets. Ah, missed him. Ooh, that was nasty, wasn't it? Okay, he's finished. Oh, no item. Okay, I just walk in the lift and then it works automatically. So we can use the lift to get up and down now. We don't have to use that annoying, dangerous walkway thing. If you didn't get the body armor before, there's some body armor over here. No, not here, but nearby. Now, if you want this ration, you have to be very careful. I don't recommend getting it unless you know what you're doing, because you might fall into the lava. So it's up to you, but I'm not going to go for it, because, well, firstly, I don't need it, and secondly, it's too dangerous anyway. Anyway, if you touch the steam, it hurts you, just like on the abseiling bit. Also, there aren't any guards here. There's those annoying gun cameras. So if you throw a chaff grenade or something, then you can just run past them. Some more PSG-1 bullets, which we won't need. Don't know why they're over here, to be honest. I think the gun cameras are here. But I'm pretty sure if you don't have the body armor, it is here. So if you didn't get it from the electrified floor area, it's around here somewhere. Some more chaff, some more Stinger missiles. There we go. But it is around here if you didn't get it before. Anyway, leave here now. Ugh. Then let's carry on. Also, I think if the alert goes off, that red light starts flashing as well. But don't quote me on that. Okay, next area. Oh yeah, this place. There might be some mines around here, so put the mine detector on. No, not yet. Okay, famous bullets. We're waiting for a lift to come up. And then, yeah, during these lift rides, there are loads of cutscenes, not cutscenes, but annoying codec calls. Have a look over here. Probably some more things. Yeah, some more bullets. Yeah, you can actually go up there, but, you know. Not much going on. I don't know if you can fall off there, but I'm not going to risk it. Anyway, one of these has like a codec call or a cutscene or something. Oh yeah, this is the thing, yeah. Another one of these. Okay, immediately equip the body armor. The best way to deal with them is to try to flip them over the edge. It's sort of tricky though. No. No, it's not working. We'll have to use the FAMAS. If you notice, when the FAMAS has nearly run out of a clip or whatever, or a magazine, whatever you want to call it, the last few bullets are sort of visible and you can see where they go. That's quite handy. If you manage to save Meryl, you get the bandana, even though you already have a bandana, but you get a better bandana, which gives you infinite ammo. And if you take the bandana off and make it so that the clip or the magazine has nearly run out to the last 3 bullets or something. The last 3 bullets are what they call the tracer rounds, which are the visible ones. And if you put the bandana back on, when you're on the last 3 bullets of the magazine, then all the bullets that you shoot will be tracer rounds, which is quite handy. But, you know, that's only after you complete the game, and you have to have... rescued Meryl or whatever. sure it was possible to flip him over. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Although you don't get the item. That is the better way of doing that. But it's sort of tricky when there's loads of them shooting at you. But if you fail at it, it doesn't hurt them. So if you go for it and you fail, it doesn't actually do any good. So you just have to keep trying. But eventually, if you do it, you can save the bullets. But if you take too long anyway, it's a waste of time because you'll just end up getting hurt anyway, and you might as well use the gun. So if you are going to do that, make sure you're good at it and you can do it more or less first time. That's my advice, really. Anyway, there are some gun cameras here, so you can either use the chaff grenades or you can use the Stinger missiles. However, if you use the Stinger missiles, they will come back. The guns will come back if you leave and come back. So, but it does get rid of them permanently, so you don't have to use the chaff grenades over and over again. Now there are some. Yeah, if I put the thermals on, actually, it's a bit better. I can see where the claymores are. But yeah, if you do flip the guards over the edge like that, it kills them first time, but you won't be able to get their item. If you want their item, I mean, you don't have to, you don't have to get it. Yeah, there's some claymores over there, so you can see the claymores because they're sort of underneath the floor or whatever, whereas the items, the proper items, are sort of, rotating above. But naturally we don't need any claymores, so we can actually get them. But it's pretty awkward because the radar doesn't work, and because the radar doesn't work you can't use the mine detector either. So that's that. Okay, we should be okay now. Okay, now this... oh, another one there. This is another... this is the codec call that lasts ages, I think. After this, I'll save the game when I get to the bottom. Yeah, those soldiers before, they need more hits than the normal soldiers do. If you shoot a Raven with a Stinger missile, yeah, there's one. Then Vulcan Raven will say something like, "How dare you kill my friends?" or something like that. They're not difficult to kill. There we go, that'll do. But now Vulcan Raven will say something like, "How dare you kill my friends?"
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah?
Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
you better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Okay, there's another really long codec call when we come back through here, and Naomi will talk for ages. It's a long one. and I think it rivals the first conversation with Merle back in the tank hangar building. For length of conversation. Anyway, now that we've killed at least one Raven, Vulcan Raven will say something like, "How dare you kill my friends?" or something like that when we first meet him, or rather when we first meet him down here. Because we've already met him inside the tank. Okay, and we will do Vulcan Raven in the next video. Vulcan Raven, there's many ways of getting him. You can use claymores, but you have to remember where they are and keep the mine detector equipped, which means you won't be able to have the body armor equipped. So if he does get you, it hurts more. So I don't recommend claymores. C4s are useful. But again, you have to sort of lure him around, which is sort of awkward, and you can forget where they are again. Especially if you've put loads around, you can accidentally explode yourself. You can use the Stinger missiles; they're useful, but you can only get them. You can only use them if you sneak up behind him. You can also use Nikita missiles, but again, you have to sneak up behind him. I personally use the Nikitas and the Stinger missiles, but I think you can also use grenades, which is one of the rare instances in the game where you can actually use grenades. You know, apart from the tank. I mean, the grenades are more or less useless in this game, apart from the tank. Yeah, and that's it really. I don't think you can shoot him, but there are items dotted around, but you have to wait for Vulcan Raven to knock them off. It's pretty annoying. Anyway, also if you're down here for too long, the rations will freeze, and if the rations freeze, you can't eat them, and it will make a funny noise when you try to use them. The only way to unfreeze them is to keep them equipped. If they do freeze, Colonel Campbell will talk to you about it. If you call him on the codec, he will tell you that you have to keep them equipped to unfreeze them or whatever. And that's pretty much it. So let's save the game. And thank you for watching, etc., etc.
Mei Ling, how's Naomi?
She's fine, I guess. What's up?
Oh.
What do you want, Snake? If you want to talk to Naomi, why don't you call her?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget about it.
Strange guy.
Well, you can't really call her because she doesn't have her own codec number. You have to call Campbell and hope it somehow switches to Naomi randomly. Let's save over the first one.
Good luck, Snake.
Okay, so thanks for watching. In the next video, we will be battling Vulcan Raven and then carrying on with the game. And that's a long cutscene as well. Thanks again, and goodbye.